We have a 3.5-year-old son named Oliver, and our daughter Allison just turned 1. We just love being together when we can. We both work full-time. Our weekdays are pretty busy, but on weekends we really like to just spend time together as a family, explore our neighborhood, go to the local parks. We also really love baking as a family, and Oliver is now old enough to be a little bit helpful instead of just making a huge mess. We thought about a lot of things when we were preparing to welcome a baby, and illness was absolutely one of them. We knew a lot of families with young children, so we saw a lot about how sick kids can get. I think for us it was partially about our children's health primarily, but also what it would mean for us as a busy family having to juggle sick kids with our work schedules as well. Oliver was born in 2020, really at the peak of COVID shutdown, so he had very limited exposure to illness as a baby. But when Allison was born in 2023, she was born into a world that was much more open. She had a 2-year-old brother in childcare, so from day one, she had a huge amount more exposure than her brother had. The more I learned about RSV, the more fearful I was. Although most of the time RSV will only cause a mild cold-like illness, it was definitely something we wanted to avoid for our children. There are a lot of things as a parent that I have no control over, that I can't do anything about. And when I have the option to do something that can help them, I absolutely want to do that, and I will always choose that option when I can. We decided trying to help prevent RSV lung infection was something that we wanted to prioritize for our family. I heard about Beyfortus right around the time that Allison was born. I heard some rumblings on social media, in news communities, that this may be a potential option, and from the beginning I was following those conversations very closely. I did my research. Beyfortus can help prevent serious lung infection related to RSV for babies under 12 months born during or entering their first RSV season, and can also help protect children up to 24 months who remain at elevated risk for severe lung infection related to RSV. I learned that Beyfortus is a preventative antibody that can help give babies in their first year an extra layer of protection against serious lung infection caused by RSV. We knew that the most common side effects included rash and pain, swelling, or hardness at the injection site. I had never heard of a preventative antibody. I didn't know what that was, but as I learned more, I had a lot of excitement that this was maybe a way that I could help protect my daughter in a way that I was not able to for my son. I brought up the discussion with our doctor. I made the appointment. I want to help champion for RSV protection by sharing my Beyfortus story. The advice that I would give to another parent considering Beyfortus as an option for their child would be to spend some time thinking about the risks and benefits of Beyfortus, and spend some time thinking about the risks of RSV. And to me, it just made sense.
Important safety information. Your child should not take Beyfortus if your child has a history of serious allergic reactions to nirsevimab-alip or any of the ingredients in Beyfortus. Before your child receives Beyfortus, tell your healthcare provider about all of your child's medical conditions, including if your child has ever had a reaction to Beyfortus, has bleeding or bruising problems. If your child has a problem with bleeding or bruises easily, an injection could cause a problem. Tell your healthcare provider about all of the medicines your child takes, including prescription and over-the-counter medicines, vitamins, and herbal supplements. Your infant should not receive a medicine called palivizumab if they have already received Beyfortus in the same RSV season. Serious allergic reactions have happened with Beyfortus. Get medical help right away if your child has any of the following signs or symptoms of a serious allergic reaction: swelling of the face, mouth, or tongue, difficulty swallowing or breathing, unresponsiveness, bluish color of skin, lips, or under fingernails, muscle weakness, severe rash, hives, or itching. The most common side effects of Beyfortus include rash and pain, swelling or hardness at the site of your child's injection. These are not all the possible side effects of Beyfortus. Call your healthcare provider if you have questions about side effects. Indication: Beyfortus is a prescription medicine used to help prevent a serious lung disease caused by Respiratory Syncytial Virus, RSV, in newborns and babies under 1 year of age born during or entering their first RSV season. Children up to 24 months of age who remain at risk of severe RSV disease through their second RSV season.